Hi guys, Kansas here. Today I'm just gonna do a little half of my face of how I applied. So I have this half done and this half not done. This is just my simple, like everyday kind of go to work, quick look. So we'll get started, and I have already primed my face with the Glorious primer. I did put that everywhere already. One pump is good. Apply it evenly all over your face. Don't forget your eyelids. And at first, when I first was using that, I thought, oh, my face was too greasy. But actually, I get better results using that. And I've just changed up my routine with the cleanser that I use. I use their Illuminate and Clear, so it clears, helps with the oily skin. Alright, so first I'm going to start with our BB Flawless in Honey. It seems a little bit dark, but you'll see when it comes on. The amount that I use is so minimal that it just gives me the coverage that I need. And usually I use the lighter shade, but it is the summer. I think it's officially, no, not yet, probably, it's not summer yet. But that's the amount that I use. Tiny, tiny bit. And then I just use my hands. I will sometimes use a brush as well, but for what I want fast. I usually have my baby home with me, so this is, I keep calling him a baby, he's almost a year old, but he's my baby, he'll always be my baby. So a 1-year-old trying to put your makeup on, it's not always fun. So it has to be quick. So just there, just light, and then I will go over it with the Mineral Concealer Corrector. And this shade is in Frivolous. So what it'll do is you can see it's like any other mineral. And you're gonna tap a minimal amount into the lid. I don't know if you can even see how minimal that is. And then I'm going to take my powder puff. I keep saying today. I don't know. At least I noticed. Maybe I'll stop. Alright, so you want to make sure it's good and absorbed into the brush, and then in circle motions on your face. And that just kind of sucks that in, and it gives you a little bit more coverage. And so I will go in with my concealer brush too, just to get I have a couple spots that I just want a little extra coverage on. So I will take just a little more, put it in. I use my concealer brush. You can use any brush that has like a tighter bristle. And then I'm just going to swirl, 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 make sure it's nice and absorbed into the brush. And then I'm just going to dot the areas that I feel like I need a little bit more coverage on. And I always usually do right around this, because I get pink there for some reason. And then I know that it's there, but it's actually pretty covered with what I have already. So. And that is about it. So you just dot that in. I think I might have uncovered it. Yeah. So there's that. Easy. And then I'm going to go with my Beachfront bronzer. And this one is in Malibu. And I just kind of, under the brush, you can see it. I shake it in case there's any. And then right where I want it. And on my nose and the top, because this just wants to give you that nice glow that you want. And then just doing the other side just out of habit. And then I will take a little bit of the darker and right on my cheekbone, just to kind of pop that out a little bit. And then if you really want to take the lighter, and you can hit it right up here, and it gives it a little bit of a highlight. Alright, so the next I'm going to take my same concealer brush, and I have a couple different, where is it? The pigments here. Alright, so I'm going to take my concealer, which is what I use, a little bit lighter of a shade, but I think that's still in the bathroom. But it'll give me the same kind of effect. I just hit my brow with it, just the top, before I do my kind of gives me that like line where I don't want to go past. So it just highlights a little bit. I am going to use another shadow to highlight, so you'll see that a little bit more. And then I will take my lashes, or my liner, my shader brush, and I'm going to use the liner, and then I'm going to use concealer in Fierce. It's a nice, a dark, it has like a red tone to it too, so it's perfect because I'm lighter with my brows. So it kind of is almost similar to a dark blonde eyebrow pencil. So kind of similar to the pencil that I've used in the past. You're just dashing all the way through, and then I'm going to take your point. So then I go back. And I'm doing just little dashes, dash, 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 dash. And then I do draw down on the end just because it gives it that point. And I try to go in and fill where's needed. So there you have it. You can take your, there's the again, your lash comb brush, and then just kind of brush your lashes if need be after you're done. Alright, so that's that. Next we will do the eyes. Let me get everything out of my way. Makes it a little more organized. So today I used the pigments in Sexy. I wanted to be, I usually don't wear, I wear like pinks and nudes on my eyes. I don't usually go too far on colors and purples. So today I went with green. We have Empowered and Famous. The Empowered is shimmery and the Famous is a matte finish. So I use both because I just like the effect that it gives. I like shimmer. You don't have to have shimmer if you don't want to have shimmer, and they're very similar in color. So I take my pigment and I put it in the top, and I'm going to take my deluxe shadow brush, and we're going to just do brow bone. But just kind of like what I did with the concealer. I do go a little bit farther down just to kind of cover a little. Alright, so there's that. I'm trying to make this quick. It's going to be longer than I thought. I am going to switch back to my shader brush. I'm going to start with my matte, Famous and matte. Minimal amount in the lid, if you can see. Now these are just smaller. The ones that you receive are bigger than this. And then I just actually dot it on. You can rub it in like this, but I do find that when you do that, it kind of doesn't come out as bright. So for a softer effect, you can just do that, and then when I want it just a little bit brighter, I am just basically with this one doing my lid, and just kind of, I really just tap it in. What's great about this product too is we have another product called Rose Water, and if you spray that on your brush and you apply, it actually gives it a really more dramatic effect, or the color just pops more. I like it to be a little bit softer. I have used it and it's fabulous. I use it when I use the purple because I do like the purple to show up. So then I'm going to take my Empowered and I put a little bit on the top as well, and you swirl your brush and see. Covered. And I'm going to focus more on the outside with this one, and I'm still going to do the tapping. And this is where I'm just going to bring it up just to meet where I had put my shadow prior. And I do I focus more on the outside, but I do take it in just a touch just to give it that shimmer through the rest. So there you have it. A pretty little green shimmer. And next I am using my liner in Proper. And I'm going to line a simple line on my lid. I try to keep it as close to the lash line as possible. I'm apologizing for this, it's a little difficult. I'm going to use the mirror on my that's not working either. And sometimes if you're using the pencil, it can, you see how it's got all the green powder? I just lightly rub it on my hand to kind of get that off, and then it'll glide a little bit. Better for you. Now you can take and pull your lid if you like. I don't do that because I already have wrinkles and I don't want more. I will do that if I want it a little more dramatic, winged look, I will. So there's just the top, just simple. And then I'm going to do the bottom. And I connect them in the corners here. And then I come down. And I do bring it all the way down. And then in the corner I take whatever I had left on my brush from the green and I do hit just right in here and it just gives it that glow. See on both sides? It just kind of pops them open and gives it a little bit of a glow. Alright, the next part is I have pouty. I cut my lips pretty simple since I am wearing green on my eyes. So I do line the outside and the inside with this one. I love that this liner lasts, is long wearing, smudge proof. It stays put, and then I did put a just clear over top. And that's actually, the name is Loyal. So it's just a nice clear gloss. I just use my wand because this one is for my demos. And I just lightly over the top. It just gives it a nice little shimmer. There's that. Last step is the Moonstruck lashes, which you guys have seen. Can't go without those. So you do your first coat. Whoa! Poke myself in the eye. That happens sometimes. I probably have stuff all underneath, but I'll take that off later. And then your fibers. And I did do 2 coats on the other side, so I will do 2 on this side. And the bottom. Oh, I blinked again. What is nice is that this does come off fairly easy when you just take a little Q-tip and wipe it. Just touch it up with a little bit of the powder afterwards. So there you have it. Thanks, guys.